DJ Smooth. I'm in the building with DJ Smooth. This is the Back to the Bridge documentary series. Peace, God. Good looking for
Peace, Almighty.
For coming through and allowing me to come interview you and share your experiences and your knowledge with QB, the art, the culture, past, present, and future. So we're going to go to the beginning. When did you arrive in QB, and how was hip-hop introduced to you? QB hip-hop introduced to you?
Yeah, son. I arrived in QB from Southside in '79.
And what block you originally first came to?
10th Street, 4011 10th Street, apartment 6.
40th side.
Yeah, shout out to Yorola, everybody from the building, Dewana, Nasel, Quanell.
Those are the twins, right?
Yeah.
Twins,
yeah. Mr. Frank with the Frank truck used to tell me all the time when we used to steal from Associated. I used to go in there.
Oh, so Associated was there since '79?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is before. I think it was called C-Town. It might no.
So it wasn't Associated though. It was C-Town.
Yeah, it was C-Town. It might have been C-Town. Then it turned to Associated, and then whatever other name.
And it kept going.
Yeah.
So describe. Being that, what we're telling the viewers is that's the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, indeed.
So describe the hell in '79, early '80s. What businesses was on the hill?
Well, you had the candy store and you had Pals, right? You know what I'm saying?
So Pals was always there.
Yeah, you get the turkey sandwich, you know what I'm saying, for $1.50.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of the best turkey sandwiches ever.
It might have been $1.25
for a hero?
Yes, sir. Yes,
wow.
Sir. Yes,
when we
sir.
left, it was about 4 or 5.
And not only that, the hill was always the hill. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the candy store, Torch was running around going crazy. You had the twins. What was the twins' name? Tyrone Matos and Wayne Matos.
You know this ain't my era, so I'm just listening.
Them dudes. I seen them dudes scuff a lot of dudes out back in the day.
And now you talking about knuckling, because now right now it's crazy, but that was straight knuckle game.
Knuckle down central. Tyrone Matos, Wayne Matos, you know what I'm saying?
Did you have to be, sorry to cut you off guard, did you have to be of certain caliber to just post up on the hill in QB? Anybody just couldn't
not in those days. Now I don't know about now.
Right.
In those days, you know what I'm saying? It was.
Was Top Fashion always there across from the candy store?
It was another name.
It was another name, but it was always still selling them miscellaneous items.
Yeah, it was
Skellies and all that.
I don't remember the name. I remember me, Nas, and fucking Troy Battle. This had to be 81. Maybe.
So y'all teenagers or y'all early, 9, 10 years old?
Like 9,
10 years old.
My birthday's before Nas' birthday, and I know that because he's a Virgo like myself.
Right.
And
Virgo stand up.
We used to go to fucking. I remember we went to QP's and we all bought the Miss Virgie. when I migrated to Vernon, I was still from 10th Street, but my grandmother lived on Vernon. So
Now, Miss Virgie, that's
that's
the Austin. That's the
nah. She lived on the I believe it was either the second or third floor in the Austin building.
In the Austin building, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Her son Troy, he worked for housing. You know what I'm saying? But she used to take us to River Park so we could break dance. But we went.
Y'all was break dancing in River
son.
Park?
Yeah, son.
In 81? That's fire.
Nas was Kid Wave. Troy Battle was Kid Nice, and I was D Nice.
That's crazy.
That's my first name, my first tag name was D Nice.
D Nice.
Yeah,
so is that your first hip hop experience? Really, maybe?
Yo, what first got me into hip hop, I used to see Shan come through with the blue and the red Puma on, and he was looking, you know what I'm saying, spectacular.
And then he had the suits to go with it. Was it track suits with the Kango and the buckets?
Yeah. Son
he was shot.
Yeah.
Shan was a beast. Shan was a beast.
And then you got Shantae, running around doing her 1-2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was heavy in the street when they started making their ways, like the word was traveling fast, they were.
And I also before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to my man Tragedy Gaddafi, brother. That's my brother.
He's a
Tragedy is my brother, yo.
I look up to Thun so much. It took me time to appreciate, because I didn't know, because I'm not from that era, but following him and knowing his story, he's different. Legend, yo. A lot of people don't really know.
This is the thing.
Tragedy is different, yo.
Tragedy jumped off the porch extra early.
Right.
He was out of here.
He was there. He was in it heavy.
Yeah. I remember I bought a bike and they stole my bike. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a little dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We all had them experiences.
Yeah, and I'm like,
had them.
And then I run across Trash, and Trash was like, "Yo, son, because my mom's and shit." He was like, "Yo, he got the bike back for me."
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Peace to Tragedy, peace to the God.
How they used to do in the hood, yo, Thun, let me get a ride. That was the classic line when they took your bike. And you if you're not really in tune, you just alright, and they never come back with the bike. That's how I got caught.
The first moms tell you don't let nobody ride your bike, but the bike was hot that I bought.
Facts. But you had, because you had the mongooses, you had the BMXs, you
had mongooses, you had hutches.
Right, the hutches, the huffies.
No huffies.
No huffies back then. That was my era, the 90s.
Skyway, GT Performer. Son,
that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
The joke was sparkling.
Yeah. But Trash got the bike back.
That's fire.
I also want to shout out Jay Supreme. That's my man. That's my heart.
Yo,
me and him, you know what I'm saying? But that's my heart.
Yo, I got an amazing interview.
Yo, Jay Supreme. I'm still Hollywood, brother. Hollywood ain't never changing.
Jay Supreme, another legend. He's definitely in the documentary. We had a dope conversation. Salute to Jay Supreme. Definitely pioneer of QB hip hop.
Oh, indeed.
Most definitely.
Oh, Mitt, my brother Mitt. Mitt on this. I don't know if you could get it over here. The MPC 60. That's the 60 right there. I still got all my.
What year and what version is that? Now this is people that don't know. This is a beat machine, correct?
This is the 60. Yes, indeed. That's the 62. I got the upgrade chips because I ain't never upgraded yet. Mitt showed me how to make that motherfucking MPC dance. I remember my first drum machine was a SP1200, and me, Sudan, and Nord got it, and I ain't know how to read that manual. I ain't know truncating.
Right.
I ain't know what truncating.
The technical and the manual analysis, you the part of it.
Yeah, I remember going to Hot Day and it was like, yo, show me because I know you got the machines.
Right.
And no one wanted to show me.
Wanted to show you.
Read the manual. So that shit, fuck out of here. Yeah, I took it back and got an MPC.
Right.
I actually got the 2000. I got the 60. Somebody sold me the 60. Shout out to Evil. He sold me the 60. But Mitch showed me how to make that damn machine dance. And you know what I'm saying? Before he returned, he converted to Islam, and his name was Muhammad. So, assalamu alaikum to you, brother. May Allah may be pleased with you. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Salute.
And he was a good brother. But hip hop in the hood. The first record.
What was the first? Yeah, what was the first record that resonated with you from QB?
It wasn't a QB record. It was,
Wow.
It was I Need a Beat, LL Cool J, and I bought that from QP's.
Now
but
that
you also
introduced
had
you.
Rock, you know, the first.
I'm talking about specifically Bridge joint. What was the joint that came from the hood? Now, generally, I Need a Beat was LL. What was the joint that said, yo?
That was our anthem, God. That was the bridge.
The bridge.
That was
the bridge.
that was it.
That was
Sparky did her thing. You know what I'm saying? But
that bridge was different.
When you hear that,
that was on J Top 5.
Listen,
the bridge.
And you hear that shit like they'll be in River Park.
I know
right?
Park was crazy back then when Marley played that joint. Like,
listen.
Was that just supposed to be a local?
Yeah, it was supposed
to
be local.
And then
for the tournament.
Right, just for the and it took off.
Those snares, but and you hear that shit from the park, and you on Vernon, and that echo, it's like that
resonated, crack, that crack,
and then boom, boom,
yeah, the drums were stupid on there.
Yeah, your whole face is like, you know what I'm saying? Word.
Facts. So you was there obviously through the BDP and the Shan the Bridge conflict.
Yeah.
So how was that experience? So now are you in junior high school? Are you in high school at this time with the BDP?
The crazy
what time frame is that?
The crazy part is I'm listening to an interview and you know they talking about how they came through the hood.
Ooh,
the BDP.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard this story.
So they came through. You know what I'm saying? They looking for Poet. You know, Poet fucking listen.
Yeah, Poet's another one, legend.
Piggity,
but I heard in the street like different,
listen.
I'm listening.
Poet used to lift railroad fucking train cars, like
what?
Like you know,
like the rail car,
like the Long Island Railroad, the box cars. He had them shits on weights.
What?
And he used to curl them shits. So
it's different.
Yo, let me get a dub. Let me get a dub. And you see them shits sitting there, like, yo. And I'm trying to lift them shits, and I'm like, lift them shits.
Nah, with it done.
But yeah.
He was built different.
And they ran him out of the hood.
What?
Yeah. And
I never heard that story.
Man. Rest in peace to the
to my Bata Shabazz.
Bazzy
Mo. Yes, rest in peace.
Yeah, Knuckle Game Furious.
Golden Glove Shabazz.
Yeah, I seen him. I can't tell on camera what I seen him do.
Of course. We ain't gonna share that. Right.
To people.
But night.
Yeah, night. All day, night.
NyQuil.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Shabazz. I caught him in his later end. You know, like I said, wasn't my era.
Yeah.
But every time I saw him, it was nothing but love, man. Yeah. I didn't have no negative experiences when it came to Baz.
I got a reflection.
A lot of love,
Shabazz.
man.
Like
dope.
Shabazz was one of those
legend, man. QB legend.
That you think that would be here forever. I want to say peace to Beef. Big Beef.
Yo, Beef just got out of surgery. We love you, Beef.
I love you, Beef.
He's recovering right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Love him, yo. I love Beef.
And this got to stay on camera. On, you know what I'm saying? Like Phyllis and Beef.
Gotta show tribute.
Phyllis and Beef was like fucking Ashford and Simpson. They was like fucking Luke and Laura. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was a movie. There was a movie.
There was a movie. That ill, you know what I'm saying?
QB love, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it's not too many. It wasn't too many love stories like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, you go through your love hella right, but that was like, you know what I'm saying? Because they was together for so long. That was
it's aspiring.
To be like,
it's aspiring. It's aspiring, man. Like when I was out in the street, you know what I'm saying? You know, going through my issues, they let me stay with them and let me sleep on their couch. So I have nothing but praises for Miss Phyllis and B. Love them.
That's right. That's the
absolutely.
Right.
So how was what was the environment going to school? You know, South Bronx is ringing off. The bridge is over. Explain what was the energy in the hood and the temperature. Please.
Something funny, right? A lot of us, and I might get a lot of flack, right? We hated that record, right?
Which record now? You talking about The
Bridge
Bridge
Is
Is Over?
Over.
Got you.
But we hated that record, yo. But we
Very
loved,
disrespectful.
but we loved it at the same time.
It was a hard record.
That was a hard
That
record,
was
son.
that
Yo,
sample.
son, on some hip hop
Them
shit.
drum, yes,
Yo,
on
son,
respect.
son,
It was
yo, son,
hard though.
We hated that record.
It was hard.
But
It
we
was.
loved it at the same time.
It was hard. Don't get me twisted. I have to really be in the mood to play it, but I just don't be in Queens bumping that record. I don't do that. That beats that's a private right.
Yeah, that's
right.
You whole, you know what
right.
I'm saying? Like, yo,
but it was hard.
It was kind of hard, yo.
Cause he had humor in it. He was humorous with it.
Yeah, like
the
early,
styles.
He was ranking early.
Right, he was
ranking
banking
early.
facts.
Yeah.
He was ranking early. And then he threw the reggae aspect to it.
True indeed.
So
Because,
the styles was
but
crazy with it.
But see, this is my thing, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I can understand where he comes from. Because son is from the Bronx. And he's from Brooklyn. KRS is from Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah, he not
but he
from
repped the Bronx.
Yeah,
but he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but see,
he said he made the drums and the shelter in the Bronx. That's the interview I saw. He said he was banging the drum pattern. All right, corrected. That's what he said.
I heard they stole Marley's reel.
Really?
This is what I heard. Now, that's hearsay.
Right.
We don't speak on hearsay because, it's not actual facts. It's hearsay.
Right.
But that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? He stole the reel. Whatever.
So explain the temperature. Yeah, I hated it, but y'all loved it on the low.
Yeah. In those days, like, you had the green door on
Please explain what the green door was.
That was
a lounge, a club.
Nah, that wasn't no lounge. That wasn't no lounge. That's where they used to go get right.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
you
you.
had the laundromat on the 40th side of 12th Street. The laundromat, you had to go down in the basement. You know what I'm saying?
I remember. Was that the cellars where we used to go down in the cellars and do our laundry?
Yes,
I remember
sir.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that early, late
Street,
80s. I remember that.
12th Street was heavy in
Now we talking about 40th for 12 because that's my block. Yeah, that's my original block.
Heavy in the dope game, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's when they was selling trade bags, a little fucking brown envelope.
Got you.
$3 bags of weed.
Got you.
That
was a dangerous block too.
Son, that block,
40th side of 12th Street was dangerous.
That shit was off the chain.
It was dangerous.
Peace to Thomas, man. Peace to Thomas.
Dangerous block. Dangerous.
Everybody from 12th Street. Piece of Puzzle. That's my.
Was it Felton from that block? Yeah, that was a dangerous block.
Yeah. And Felton was the man. I remember when Felton had.
He missed everything, right?
Yeah.
He was the man.
White. I think he had the. It was I think it was an Accord. He had the white something back in the day.
It was mean.
Early back at mean.
Yeah. I heard there was rumors he had a jet. Is that true? Did you ever hear that rumor?
I
heard a rumor he had a jet.
This is
I don't know if that's true or not.
They used to take us, you know what I'm saying, all the little dudes.
Right.
And, all the little people, the youngins, they used to take us camping and shit.
Dope. So these are the hustlers back in the day taking the...
Hustlers don't do that no more.
No. That's the problem. Don't get me wrong. We don't...
They selling depth to the community.
Right.
See, we all older now. We all got knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you selling depth to the community. At least you could fucking take the kid fucking...
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My first
They don't do that no more.
My first pair of Nikes, Carl Austin bought me my first pair of
Nikes. Word? C-Wop?
Yeah, C-Wop. Bought me my
first pair of Nikes. That's fire. Yeah. That's fire.
I don't forget none of that.
What kind of Nikes were they? Were they lows, highs?
They was lows. I think
lows.
They might have been Cortezes.
Nice.
Nike Cortez.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
What was in back then? Clothes, fashion wise, because QB, I think people don't give us credit for our trend setting and hip hopping in the culture. So what was in back then? Mid 80s to late 80s.
Gazelle, Sergio Tacchini suits.
Those were hard.
Yeah, I'm talking about the early. Oshkosh, the Oshkosh.
I used to have the overalls.
Yeah, the Oshkosh, but you had to have a train hat to go with the
train.
suit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The train hat.
The Oshkosh overalls.
Yeah, you had your. This is pre-champion, so everybody had discus hoodies. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is.
Discus is you know what I'm saying?
What they a totally, they had nothing to do with champion.
Before champion,
it was discus.
It was discus.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Were they different colors with it as well?
Different colors. You know what I'm saying?
It's fire. This is a dope.
Levi's. You know, the 501s were still popping.
What about leathers? Any leathers? What would y'all? Where y'all used to get y'all leathers from?
The leather spot was either Orchard Street, Canal Street, or 34th Street, right across the street from Macy's, off of what's that? 6th Ave, 7th Ave. You know what I'm saying? So you could go to any one of those
flavor
stores,
you want.
Any flavor you want. The fucking yellow, the fucking canary yellow. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want.
Yeah. The baby blue, the baby blue, the powder blue.
Powder.
Yeah.
What was Easter like in QB? Was Easter an event?
Easter was always an event in QB.
What y'all used to do? Was it a skate key? Was it bowling?
Nah,
was it just in the hood? It's just, what did y'all do back then?
You used to get fly and you used to go to either USA, which was in Flushing. Oh no, it was in Flushing or Corona. USA, it was in Corona.
And what's USA?
USA is a roller skating rink. So you could go to USA, go to Queens Day in Flushing Meadow Park.
Oh, that's with the globe and all that. Fire.
Yeah.
Now, was it thick back then? Because, you know, different parts of Queens didn't get along. You got Woodside, you got Corona. Was it love back then, or did y'all have problems going to different areas in Queens?
It wasn't never see me. I never had a problem going to any other area, because I was always there for females. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know, moving, maneuvering.